Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today I'm talking about glass sealants, or also known as rain repellents for your windshield, right? So basically they help to improve wet weather driving visibility because they repel rain, sleet, and snow, and they also make easy removal of snow, frost, ice, salt, mud, and bug guts as well. So today I'll be showing three different options. So the entry-level glass sealant, moving on to mid-tier, and then professional grade ceramic coatings for your windshield. And don't worry, I'm going to leave all the links to the tools and products in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Oh, before we dive into this video, I'm very curious, guys. What is your favorite glass sealant or rain repellent? Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section under the video. I'm always curious to know what you guys like to use, so we're going to see which one is the most popular one out there. So based on the recent popularity of a tutorial I had on glass cleaning, so you guys absolutely love that, I thought we'd take it a notch further and then help to protect the glass once again by using a water repellent or a glass sealant. Basically, it's an invisible windshield wiper for your windshield. So we apply this product on the exterior, right? And I'm going to give you the tips and tricks to apply these. We're going to go over different options that you have and which one would be best perhaps in your scenario as well. And I'm going to give you, well, basically installation tips and tricks. What do you have to do before that to gain the maximum durability out of them? So if we first start with the entry-level package, we have the traditional kind of a spray wax for your windshield, basically a glass sealant in spray form. So this is the less expensive of the bunch and is very well known because it's available in many auto parts stores and big box stores. This is the original formulation of Rain X. They basically started the glass sealant technology kind of race, if we want, at the entry-level portion. So we're talking in USD, right, in US dollars, anywhere from $7 to $11, depending on which format you're getting. This is a 16-ounce bottle, but they start off, I think, at 7 ounces. And basically, this is a spray-on and wipe-off formula. There's no curing time needed, and it's going to give you about 3 weeks to about a month of protection in real-world driving conditions. But the main tips, guys, they're going to apply for all of these, regardless of which one product you get. It is very important to prep the windshield ahead of time. So the bare minimum, of course, is to wash your vehicle, get it all nice and clean, and at the end you're going to use a glass cleaner when you're all done washing the vehicle to make sure your glass is in tip-top condition. Now we're going to take things a bit further. If you remember, in my glass cleaning tutorial, I not only showed you to use, of course, quality automotive glass cleaners that don't contain any ammonia, so they're going to be safe on tinted glass, but also won't damage any plastic trim, the ones who don't have ammonia. So use automotive grade glass cleaners like this Geon glass that is very good. You also have CarPro Clarify. I also like Stoner Invisible Glass. Basically, there's a bunch of good glass cleaners out there. But once your glass is clean, you can also bring it a step further. Use a clay bar. So a clay bar is a mild abrasive, right? We typically use this on automotive paint. It's like putty for automotive paint to remove any embedded contamination. Well, the same thing applies for glass. By the way, I'll leave links to my glass cleaning tutorial in the description under the video for you guys to check that out. But basically, it's going to help to make your glass clean and smooth. Now, if you guys really want to go deeper into the glass cleaning and you want to make sure you have the surface prepped as good as you possibly can, let me get some products here. The next step up is to use an appropriate glass polish. So this is an abrasive polish that contains abrasive polymers, kind of like a polish for cars. So this is CarPro Seri Glass. And this is basically going to clean more deep. So it has cerium oxide type based compound in there. So this is specifically made for glass, and you'll use this in combination with either the CarPro glass polishing pad for your polishing machine. So this is a rayon pad. It is very, very thin and stiff. Don't forget that glass is way stronger than your automotive paint. So you need something to transfer a lot of energy from the machine, hence why it's also very thin. So you're going to use a lot of energy. It's going to help to remove basically some hairline swirls and scratches that you might have onto your glass, so very light defects. Help with deep cleaning those pores of the glass, because glass is porous material. And yeah, have a deep clean. If you don't have a polishing machine, you can also do it by hand. CarPro has these little blocks that have these rayon backings, and you're basically going to apply the polish in circular motion and remove that. Once you're done polishing your glass, or at the bare minimum, cleaning and claying your glass, before you go ahead and you apply any coating, what I recommend, and of course what all coating manufacturers also recommend, is to use an IPA or isopropyl alcohol solution or some sort of a paint prep, basically to help remove any polishing oils, but also to make sure that you have streak-free and squeaky clean glass. This is going to help promote a better bonding of your glass sealant or your glass coating on top of your windshield. And the same goes for ceramic coatings, if you remember, on paintwork. So for them to bond properly on top of your clear coat and for them to have the longest durability and performance, well, you have to prep your paint, and that includes an IPA prep. So here we have Geon Prep. This is a very well-known coating manufacturer. And another one that I also like, CarPro Eraser, or you can make your own isopropyl alcohol mix at home. If you have some isopropyl alcohol, what typically known as rubbing alcohol, mix that 50-50 with distilled water and spray that on your windshield. You're gonna wipe away, and that's it. Now we have a fully cleaned, deep cleaned windshield that's ready to go. And now it's time to apply these sealants. So again, the entry level, as you'll notice, there's more, the price increases as we're growing up in tiers, but you're also gaining in durability. However, there's always some sacrifices, or I should say some different things, right, of every tier. So in this case, you're looking for application ease. So the less money you spend, the easier application you get. However, it won't last as long. So there's always some sort of a compromise, right? Then we move up to the second tier. These glass sealants will last anywhere from 4 to 6 months in real world application. They're a bit harder to apply, although all of these pretty much, if you follow the instructions, they're quite simple. And then we move up to the actual ceramic coatings for glass. These will last 1-2+ years. These are the hardest to apply, and they typically need 24 to 36 hours of curing time on top of glass. Some of them you can't purchase yourself, but more on that later. You have to go to an authorized dealer to have them applied. So there's always a form of compromise. So it depends on your experience, what you're expecting out of your glass sealant that you're applying, and what your budget is, of course. So the first one, as we said, 3 to 4 weeks of protection, Rain X, spray on, wipe off, no curing time, very inexpensive. So this is a traditional one in the glass sealant world. Next, we move on to glass sealants that will last anywhere from 4 to 6 months. So we're upping the durability, but of course we're also upping the costs a bit. So one that was, for me, something pretty awesome in the category. This was released in 2021 by Geon. This is their Quick View glass sealant. So they say that this one here will last up to 6 months. So you can expect 4 to 6 months of real world durability. We're going to talk about durability more in a bit too, but essentially it depends on your conditions, right? So somebody who has the car, they only drive it on weekends in beautiful weather, like in California, for example, will see their glass sealants last a lot longer compared to someone like me who drives in Montreal. If you have a daily driven car, for example, and you drive a lot with it and you're in inclement weather and you use your wipers a lot, that's important to have wiper control, because technically these are help to have basically an invisible windshield wiper, so you won't need to use your wipers as much, right? The rain is very, the windshield is going to be very repellent, so it's going to repel all that rain very quickly. And as you're driving in speeds upwards of 30 miles per hour, for example, you should notice that basically you don't need any windshield wipers. So, well, use your common sense. If you do need your wipers, use them, but typically you should see that these repel water hard enough that you basically won't need any windshield wiper, but use with caution, use your common sense. So this Quick View, the cool thing about it, it's a liquid, and it comes with this dispenser foam applicator. So you squeeze the bottle a bit, and then in circular motion, you're going to apply this on your windshield. You're going to let it cure on the glass for roughly 5 to 10 minutes, all the way up to 20 minutes. That's optimal timing. Of course, for any of these products or any detailing products, I recommend that you work in temperatures above 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, sorry, or 10 degrees Celsius. Ideally, you want to be applying car detailing products in the 68 degrees Fahrenheit range or 20 degrees Celsius. Those are optimal conditions. Avoid working in direct sunlight. So always work on a cool surface and in the shade or in a garage if you can. So this one here, after 5 to 10 minutes or up to 20 minutes of curing time on the glass, then you wipe off with just a damp microfiber cloth, damp with water, and that's it. You're good to go. There's no more curing time than that, and it works very well. They say that it resists chemicals from pH 2 all the way up to pH 11, so this has good chemical resistance as well. In the mid-tier range, once again, this one here is roughly 40 USD. Again, I'll leave all the links in the description under the video for you guys to easily find the products and tools that I'm talking about. Then we move on to Wolf's Chemicals Nano Glass Sealant. This is made in Hungary, and this one will give you 4 to 6 months of protection once again. There's no real curing time, and for those who are looking for a glass sealant that doesn't produce any wiper judder. So sometimes with some glass sealants, you can have some stuttering or juddering of the wiper blade, right? That tick, 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 tick type feel while it's wiping, tick, 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 tick. So it's bouncing off the glass. While this one here, if you absolutely don't want that, that's one of the best ones. Also, to avoid glass judder, it is important that you prep your windshield, as I said, so you clean and clay the glass, and you can polish your glass as well, but also make sure you clean your wiper blades. So if they're very old, if they're more than 2 years, I would replace them with some new ones. It's important because that the rubber deteriorates over time. And also clean the blade. So if they're fairly new, 6 months to about a year, make sure you clean the blade, either with your isopropyl alcohol mix. Don't worry, it's not going to dry up the blade. You're not doing this every single day, right? So you can use a prep like this, or at least your glass cleaner or a soapy solution. I have a video, by the way, once again, that I'll leave the link in the description on how to clean your windshield wiper blades. So it's important to have clean blades if you don't want to avoid judder. And the more time you spend prepping your glass beforehand to make that silky smooth, the better the product is going to bond, the longer it's going to last, and the less chances you have of having wiper judder. So the Wolf's Chemicals Nano Glass Sealant basically comes in this glass bottle, is very, very simple to apply. Once again, in circular motion, you're going to overlap 2 coats, one on top of the other, and then you're going to wipe once it dries to a haze. So the application is very simple, and it's going to give you, once again, 4 to 6 months of durability. And we're looking at 40 USD on average for a 50 ml bottle. They make bigger sizes as well. And in the, by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I ordered all of these products by myself, so nobody paid for this video. I'm just giving you my tips and tricks and thoughts. So the next one, another one that's very popularly known, is Aquapel. So another product that will give you 4 to 6 months of real world durability. It is made by PPG. So the PPG Group, or PGW Auto Glass Group, is a chemical formulator of products, and the Aquapel comes in this plastic container, and it has 2 fins or 2 tabs that you break together. It's going to break the glass ampules in there and distribute the liquid, and then in a movement of up and down and left to right, so crisscross motion, you apply this on your glass. Make sure you always follow the instructions, right? This is a single-use applicator, and for any product, follow the instructions behind. So you're basically going to clean and dry the glass, right? As we said, you're going to hold the applicator between the thumb and fingers and pat down and level over the windshield. Squeeze the 2 wings together until a popping sound is heard and the liquid is released onto the pad, and then use in a motion of up and down and left to right to make sure all the surfaces are well covered. Avoid painted surfaces, and then remove the liquid from non-glass surfaces with a paper dry towel if you get some somewhere on there. You're going to wipe the glass with a clean dry paper towel immediately after Aquapel glass treatment has been applied to the entire windshield, so you're not having any curing time on there. Dispose of the applicator right there, and you're good to go. If you do have any smearing with this, you can use a glass cleaner afterwards with a clean and dry microfiber towel and a bit of glass cleaner, and you should have some clean glass, and you can drive in the elements right away. And by the way, maintenance. A lot of people ask me, what products do I use to maintain or clean my windshield if I applied a glass sealant? Well, it's very simple. You're going to use the same thing as you would even if it wasn't coated. Any automotive grade glass cleaner will do. There's no problems. You're not going to damage your windshield. So just use your automotive glass cleaner to clean your glass when it needs to be cleaned, or when you're washing your car with a pH neutral car shampoo anyways, that's good as well. But I always like, when I'm done washing my car, finishing up the final detailing touches with a glass cleaner to get high definition crystal clear glass, right guys? So once again, these are mid-tier priced. They're quite simple to apply. They're not the hardest, and you're getting 4 to 6 months durability. So this is an upgrade compared to the entry-level glass sealants or glass repellents. So then we move on to the other extreme of the scale. These are going to be glass coatings. So typically they're ceramic based and they have greater durability. So we're talking here 1 to 2 years of real world durability for the majority of professional grade glass coatings, all the way up to 3 years if you have something like this glass parency. I made a full video on this. This is their windshield kit. They also make a full auto glass kit for if you want to coat all your windows. This is not available for purchase to the public. You have to see an authorized dealer for this because it comes with a 3-year warranty. And they have, you have to top it off. So top off the protection every 90 days. So you go in for a free service to maintain that because it has maintenance to make sure that you get the full 3-year warranty. So of course, check your local pricing with your local authorized glass parency dealer. But you should be looking at a product cost of roughly about 100 USD on average, or around those. A lot of them offer some specials. But again, for the most up-to-date prices, check with your local glass parency authorized dealer. The reason for the cost is not only obviously the cost of the products, but there's labor involved because they prep the windshield before applying this. And like I said, they have to apply some type of maintenance every 3 months. So there is a maintenance spray that these guys use, that the professional installers will use every 3 months on your glass parency glass coated windshield. Now, if you want to go ahead and apply a glass coating yourself, there are a lot of good manufacturers out there. I did a full glass polishing tutorial, which included the application of CarPro Flyby Forte, one of my favorite automotive glass sealants, right? It is a glass coating, so ceramic coating based. They released the new version 4, which I currently don't have, but it's supposed to be even easier to apply and up to 2 years of protection. Another good one that I've been using is this NV Car Care. This is the Nova Glass, Nova Series glass coating, up to 2 years of durability. These are made in Australia, so they make very, very good ceramic coatings for the car. The particularity of this one is they say that this 20 ml bottle will, of course, coat your entire windshield. It's roughly 52 USD in price. But the cool thing is that it fuses with the glass, and they say that using your wipers will not diminish the durability of this coating. So I've been testing this now for about 7 months, and so far so good, performing still like day one. So very, very satisfied from the NV glass coating. So again, up to 2 years of durability. However, you're looking at a curing time when you apply these glass coatings of roughly 24 to 36 hours without exposing the vehicle to any water or rain, and waiting 1 to 2 weeks before you wash your vehicle again, like for any ceramic coating. The same applies for the glass as well. So wait 1 to 2 weeks after application before you wash your car. That's to make sure that the coating properly cures on top of your glass. Another very good one, so we said CarPro Flyby Forte version 4, their new one that was released in 2021. We have this NV Car Care glass coating, and the next one is G1 by another very popular ceramic coating brand, this one from the UK. This is the G1 Clear Vision Smart Glass from G-Technic. So another great company that produces chemicals, especially their strong suit is ceramic coatings for any parts of the vehicle. So this one here is specifically for glass. So the G1 is made for the windscreen. Once again, you're getting up to 2 years of protection with this. Again, depending on conditions, mileage, usage, that kind of stuff. So durability will vary depending on where you live and how you maintain your car. So these are average durability claims, as we would say. And inside there, you get 2 little bottles. So you have the G1, which is the actual coating itself that you're going to apply on a clean and well-prepped surface, once again, as we said in the beginning. And then once that is dried and cured, you're going to use the G2 residue remover right on top of that initial product to make sure you remove any residue, and then you're good to go, and you're going to have up to 2 years of protection. This kit here, the 10 mil versions start at roughly $40 USD, if memory serves me well, and you can get bigger versions if you're a pro detailer, but these can be purchased by the public, by the way. Whether it's CarPro, G-Technic, Geon make their View glass coating. That's also very good. So it's a step up from their Quick View as far as durability is concerned. The NV Glass, all of these can be purchased by you guys, links in the description. The only one that you need to go through an authorized dealer is the Glassparency kit. This, however, is my favorite professional grade ceramic coating for the windshield, not only for its durability, but the performance and the hydrophobics are absolutely insane. I had that installed on my previous BMW and it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, you have entry level. So we're looking at a few weeks to about a month of protection. A lot of people ask me, can I apply a typical spray wax or a Carnauba wax on my windshield? Yes, you can. It does go on glass. However, durability, once again, is going to be very limited, perhaps 2 to 4 weeks, because those are not glass-specific sealants. So all these products are formulated specifically for glass, which is a different substrate, right, compared to the clear coat on your painted surface on your bodywork or for your paintwork. So that's very different, and hence these perform better on glass because they were formulated for that. So the entry level, you have entry level price, easiest of application. However, durability only 3 to 4 weeks. We move to our mid-tier glass sealants or rain repellents. So they're a bit more difficult compared to the Rain X to apply. However, they're still pretty simple. They're reasonably priced, so somewhere in the $30 to $40 USD range. Durability is 4 to 6 months. So if you want the top of the line durability, 1 to 2+ years, you have access to the third tier, which is the glass coatings. So ceramic coatings for glass that will last for many years, have great chemical resistance, very good durability, very high performance. However, they need a lot more prep on the windshield and they need a bit more experience to apply. However, if you follow the instructions, once again, these are not super complicated. Always follow the instructions. So once again, guys, I'll leave links to all of these in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. Basically, this is going to act like an invisible windshield wiper on your windshield. You're going to drive through inclement weather like it's very, very simple now because, of course, you're getting all those water repellent properties. So help to repel water, rain, all that mud, even make it easier to clean for mud, bug guts, salt stains, and all that kind of stuff. It makes basically maintenance of your glass a lot easier. Things are going to stick a lot less to it. And when talking about sticking, you're even frost, ice, snow, sleet, all that kind of stuff is going to stick a lot less to the glass. And of course, you're improving clarity and visibility when you're driving in wet weather, like if you're talking thunder showers, rainstorms, all that kind of stuff. And once again, yeah, it's going to be like an invisible windshield wiper. So you won't be using your windshield wipers as much. So you're going to be able to control that a lot better because these, well, those hydrophobic properties, they just make that water run off as soon as you're driving in speeds over, let's say, 30 miles per hour. You should see the immediate impact of having a glass sealant or glass repellent applied on your windshield. By the way, I'm curious, guys, which one is your favorite glass sealant that you're using? I'm always curious. Drop a comment in the comment section under the video to let all of my viewers know. And I'm also curious to always know what you guys use. I like to reply to comments as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in that comment section. If you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, share, and share this video, yeah, with all your friends and family to spread the love. And also, don't forget to click the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. So guys, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.